I tried 75 hard personal finance challenge for 71 days. And in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down my wins, my losses, and what I plan on doing moving forward. Let's get right into it. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Nikki. If you're returning, welcome back. Now, your girl is tired. I cannot wait for this 75 hard personal finance challenge to be done and over with. And the reason why is because every single day I have to film myself filming my 75 hard personal finance challenge. Now, if you do not know, I am a content creator and I'm not tired of doing content. I'm just a batch type of girl. Like, I batch all of my content on one day and I spread it out throughout the week. So I'm only on camera one day a week. With this 75 hard personal finance challenge, I have to film every single day because it is in real time. I'm documenting how much money I'm spending. I'm documenting how much money I'm saving, or if I'm putting anything in my savings account, and the money I'm making with digital products, if I got paid through LTK, all of the things. So it's a little bit hectic trying to be on camera while working a full-time job. If you do not know, I do work a full-time job and I do this content creation thing on the side. But let's get into my wins, my losses, and the things I plan on doing moving forward for these last 4 days. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with the losses. Let's start with the losses first. Get the bad news on out of the way. This is gonna be a short video, being that next week I'm gonna be breaking down what I've learned throughout this challenge and, you know, everything that has been going on. So I don't want to like spoil it or give away every single thing. So I'm just really gonna be talking about just this week alone and not the overall 71 days. Some stuff I'm gonna be talking about overall 71 days, but I want to hold those thoughts for the end of the challenge. But for this week, the losses are, I told y'all that I'm going to be trying to make $10,000 a month with this content creation thing. And the month of October, I was supposed to be posting every single day. And on TikTok, I was supposed to be posting 3 times a day. That went out the window. That went out the window maybe like the second day of October, being that I did not take in consideration brand deals. Now, I did get a brand deal this month. If you follow me on social media, you probably have already saw that video. If you follow me on Facebook and you follow me on Instagram, you probably already saw that video. But I was all in my head just focusing on this brand deal because I wanted it to be perfect. I wanted it to still be me. I wanted to make sure I was doing a really good job with it because this is my first, you know, brand deal with this big company or whatnot. So I think that I really like overthought the content or overthought everything or whatever. But I put a lot of attention on that brand deal and I didn't really focus on my regular, everyday type of content that I normally would do because I was just wanted this brand deal to be so perfect. So I did not post 3 times a week or whatever. And I did not make a whole lot of money. Now, I have made more money in this month than I've made on TikTok since I've been posting. And I can go back and actually see because I have an income report that I actually keep track of my income anytime I get paid for anything that I make online. I have a spreadsheet that I do. So far on TikTok with TikTok Shop or whatever, I have made around $25. Okay, it may not be a lot of money to some people or whatever, but so far on TikTok Shop, the highest month that I have made was the month of August. I made $46. So I'm getting back up there. I haven't really been posting TikTok Shop videos or whatnot, but I'm trying to get back over there. Like, I feel a little icky with just posting shop videos or whatever, even though I am in that fashion space and I'm always posting outfits. I like it better that it's on LTK because it's not like that I'm telling people, oh, go buy this outfit, go buy this, or click the shopping cart below. Every single video is not click the shopping cart below. Sometimes it's just me up there just showing the outfit. And if someone is interested, they know what to do. They know to go to your link in your bio and get the outfit. Or if they don't, they will ask you, hey, where do you get this from? Or where you get that from? And I can just tell them, and I can also tell them that, hey, it's in my LTK just in case you are interested or whatnot. So I like that better than just like the TikTok Shop videos where it's feeling like selling every single video. I don't like that. I don't like that. So, but I have been seeing some increase in my sales, being that I am sharing the things that I actually wear on a day-to-day basis. So it may be just me in my workout set like this. I don't have to get all dressed up and make it all fancy and cute and things like that. I'm just sharing what I'm actually wearing that day. And speaking of this outfit, I need to go downstairs and do a video in this outfit because I want it to be like real type of content. I don't want to just be doing it just to get money from it. I want to be sharing outfits that maybe I'm wearing that particular day, or if I'm going somewhere and I, want to give outfit inspiration, I want to share that type of stuff. So $25 is what I made on the TikTok. So we're going to say that we're going to count it as a loss as far as I haven't been posting what I said I was going to be posting for me to make this $10,000 per month. Also with the losses, your girl may have to come out of the pocket when it comes to her health. Now, I believe in health is wealth. So if you're able to keep your body up and going, if you are able to be good, then of course everything else will flow as well. And health is expensive, y'all. I have somebody suggested that I go to the chiropractor. I've been seeing a chiropractor. The first visit with my x-rays and stuff like that was $49. The next visit or the visits after that is $55 just to get the adjustments and stuff like that. And now that I saw my x-rays, your girl need treatment. So the bad news is that my spine has shifted to the left. And I think this is coming from my job, being that I do deliver mail and I'm always leaning over to the left to try to get the mail because my arms are short and the mail is normally over on this side and then I reach out the window to that side. So I know that it got to be coming from the job or whatever because I'm at work more than I'm pretty much anywhere else. So that's the bad thing about that. The other bad thing about that as well, or really kind of like the good thing about it is that I found out exactly what the issue is. She said that the pain is coming from my back. It is coming from my spine. It is coming from that lower part of my back. And another bad thing is that she said that I have early signs of arthritis. Now, I don't know the bones, that first bone where the spine starts, there's no space. It's supposed to be black space where you can see through those bones in your spine or whatever. Mine's on that first bone do not have any spaces. So she said that is early signs of arthritis. And the good thing about it is that we caught it early so we can prevent it from going up. But when she presses on my lower back, that's where it hurt the most. So I don't know if that's why it's hurting so badly because the bones are touching each other or whatever. So I gotta ask some more questions on that, about that. But she said that we're probably gonna be needing treatment for 6 months. And I'm just trying to do the calculations in my head. I haven't gotten the full treatment plan yet. The next visit, I'm supposed to get like my payment stuff and stuff like that, how much it's gonna cost. So y'all keep me prayed up on that. I do believe in God, and I do believe that God is a miracle worker and he can take all of this away and I can just be totally fine all over again, where I don't have to see a chiropractor for these 6 months. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to spend all of this money. But that's another, I guess, loss that I'm going to be taking, is that I'm going to be having to come out of the pocket probably around $500, $600 a month just for treatment, with getting some adjustments to my spine since it did shift to the left and I got to get it back straight. Now, the good thing about it, she said my bones are good. My bones are good. My bones are healthy and stuff like that. It's not like I got a cracked bone or, any type of fracture or anything like that. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing to look at or whatever, but still, $55 3 times a week, and you talking about 6 months, that's a lot of money. So I'm just trying to figure out ways that I can supplement this income, or maybe during open enrollment, because they do take HSA and FSA plans. I can see about adding those type of plans, because right now I just have my regular medical insurance and I don't think they cover chiropractor visit, but she do say that they do take the FSA and the HSA. So when open enrollment happens, I think open enrollment is either this month, later on this month, or next month, I'm gonna see if I can get those plans. So at least if I have to just ride out 3 months, the rest of this year out with paying out of pocket, and then the beginning of the year I can start using my FSA or HSA account and having that come out of there, maybe that will help me out some with the money aspect of it. But I don't know yet. I gotta look into it and see if I can find a plan that's affordable and stuff like that as well. So I think that is pretty much all of the 2 losses that I have experienced this week. Let's get into some of the wins, because this week I think we have more wins than losses. Speaking of content and, you know, me talking about this is content on the side, your girl has officially made this a business, and I have officially gotten my certificate from the state of Georgia. So the name of my business is CNF Media Group LLC. And the reason I named it CNF, that's basically my initials, if you do not know, or whatever. And the reason that I call it a media group is so that I can pass this on to my kids, and my kids can pass this on to their kids, and so forth and so on. I didn't want it to just name it Just Call Me Nikki or Nikki on a Budget and have it tailored to me, because one day I'm going to be long gone from here, and I want this company to continue on running. If my daughter decides to get into, you know, on this online space, then she could, you know, be working up under this company, or she can be running this company, or she can hire people to the company. If my son, which I know that my son, he definitely wants to be on the camera. He wants to be a YouTuber, a gamer, and all that type of stuff. So he could be up an employee up under the company, or maybe take over the company once I'm long gone from here. You know, it's just like stuff like that I'm just looking at. Longevity of this internet space. Ain't no telling where this internet space is gonna go 10, 20, 30 years from now. So I called it CNF Media Group LLC, just so I can pass this on down to my kids, then my kids' kids, and then their kids and stuff like that, so we can just have some type of legacy in this family. Now, another win for this week is that, of course, I have been posting. I got a brand deal, like I said before. I got a brand deal. They actually closed it out today, and they told me that I did a good job on it and stuff like that. So I did everything correct, and I didn't have to go back and do any revisions or any changes in my content or anything like that, because that's what I was most worried about. When you have brand deals, that's the thing about brand deals. Sometimes the company will come back and tell you, okay, well, we don't want you wearing that shirt. Can you do the video over but take off that shirt? Can you take out this word and put that word? Can you remove the heading on this on the title? Can you redo your caption? It's always something. That's why I typically don't tend to do brand deals, and I like to focus on affiliate marketing, because with affiliate marketing, I'm in control of the content. I don't have no one to actually say that it's approved or disapprove or anything like that. Whatever I put out is just what I put out. I don't have to do any revisions to it or whatnot. But I'm so happy that the brand actually liked my content and that it actually got approved, and I was actually able to close out that brand deal, and then hopefully I can get paid maybe next Friday from that brand deal. I don't know how that part of it works, since it is through LTK. I got this brand deal through LTK, so I don't know if I'm going to get paid 30 days, 60 days, 120 days, or next Friday. We get paid every Friday on LTK, but a lot of times with the affiliate marketing, it depends on if the buyers return any items that you have been promoting or whatever, and they have a time frame that they have to do that. Once that time frame passes, that commission actually goes to you, and you're actually able to get paid out that next Friday if you meet the threshold, which is just $25. Another win for this week is that I saved $350 this week. So I've been trying to put as much money as I possibly can into my savings. For this challenge, I separated new savings from my regular savings, because I wanted to see how much money can I actually save within the 75 days or whatever. And I'm not gonna give out the total number. I did that in another video, whatever. I shouldn't have done that, but I'm gonna leave, you know, something for the end of the challenge so you can actually see how much I'm actually saving. But my goal is to actually make at least, or save at least, the same amount of money that I actually use to actually pay down my credit card, or pay off my credit cards and my collection account, which was over $5,000. So this week I saved $350. Now, another win for the week is that, and I put this in the loss as well, but it is a win too, is that I actually got the results on this, whatever is going on with my back. I know now that it is a back issue, and it's not anything else. It's not nothing really, I don't want to say dramatic or traumatic or whatever, because arthritis in the back, that freaks me out. And I'm just 40 years old. My birthday is coming up. I do not feel old or whatever. However, this back is trying to make me feel like I'm old. So I can take that as a win that I finally got some answers. I was finally able to see an x-ray and see that there's no space in that lower back between the bones, and that I'm able to, you know, get this situation rectified finally. So that's all for this video. This is not going to be a long drawn out type of video, because like I said before, I do want to do the full update on Wednesday, because that's going to be Tuesday is going to be the last day of the 75 Hard Personal Finance Challenge. And maybe you're watching this video and you're like, girl, you talking about 75 Hard Personal Finance Challenge and you giving updates, but you ain't told me what the 75 Hard Personal Finance Challenge is. So I'm going to go ahead and update you. 75 Hard Personal Finance Challenge is basically me documenting or tracking my expenses every single day. There's no unplanned spending, 15 minutes of financial education, me reviewing my budget daily, and making one small wealth action daily. And I'm just documenting this every single day on social media, just sharing, you know, how much money I spend, how much money I'm saving, how much money I'm making, those type of things, if I paid off debt, that type of stuff or whatever. And I'm doing this because all summer long, I was out here spending money like it was nobody's business. Like I just had it like that. And I needed a way to get back in control of my finances. I needed to see exactly where my money is going. And I needed to see it every single day, because I was the person that was budgeting my money or checking in with my finances weekly, every single Sunday. And by that next Sunday, when I checked in with my budget again, I was already over the budget. So I wanted to prevent me from doing that ever again, although I have been going over the budget in some of the categories, because I've been, you know, back and forth seeing my dad, having to pay for parking, that type of stuff, and I didn't really account for that. But my dad is back at his sister's house with my sister or whatever, and there's still, you know, things going on there. I don't necessarily know if he's going to be going back to my sister's house, because my sister now is getting tired of, you know, living with someone else when she has her own home or whatever. And I suggested to her that she do go back to her own home. That way you're in your own space, you could do your own thing or whatever like that. And if you need some assistance with my dad, then we would have to figure that part out. So I've been trying to look into seeing if there, you know, if his insurance covers like caregivers and that type of thing or whatever, like just trying to find out the best thing for my dad, because he need that 24-hour help. I'm at work majority of the time. I still have to run and pick up a child. My sister work evening shift, so it's just like, no, he needs somebody there 24 hours, because he cannot do anything on his own. So that's the situation that we are stuck in. If you have any advice on how people can get like maybe someone coming out on those days or that time frame where there's nobody at home, like, okay, if my sister work in the evening, if at least I can get someone there to take care of him till I get there, and then my sister can take over when she get home, you know, stuff like that. If y'all know any information about that type of stuff, leave it in the comments, because I really need help on that. I am in the state of Georgia. If you have any information with that, let me know in the comment section. But that's the main thing that I'm kind of like really dealing with, that I think may cost some money. We may have to pay someone to actually come in and sit in till one of us is actually able to go over there and take over. But that's all for this video. I cannot wait for this 75 Hard Personal Finance Challenge to end. The last video for this challenge will be posted on Wednesday. So if you want to see exactly what has happened, what I have accomplished these 75 days, then make sure you tune into that video on next Wednesday, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.